guys, so have y'all checked out The Walking Dead, the last episode? It was awesome, and if you're a Daryl fan like me, which I hope you are, you'll find it to be full of Daryl-packed action. But to be honest, I'm actually not being very truthful. It was not very action-y filled, it was more so of an emotionally filled episode, but I loved it because I'm a big Daryl fan. So, big time spoilers, and let me get started on that. It starts off with Daryl and Beth going through the woods, just kind of in survival mode. They hide in the trunk of a car. It's very kind of scary, and Daryl has completely shut down. Like he's not even interacting with her no more. And ironically, Beth should be the one that's kind of shut down. I mean, she's the one who lost her dad, but instead, Daryl is totally just in, eating snakes, peeling the... Did y'all see that part? I wonder, that was really realistic. I'm thinking they actually had Norman peel the real snake. I wish I had asked that in Talking Dead, but either way, it was too realistic looking. I'm thinking that was a real snake. I think it was dead, of course, but I think he actually had to peel one. And he had to do that. And Beth was like, she wanted to pull him out his shell. She honestly really wanted a drink, but she was kind of going a little crazy herself. So she was kind of like it's the only thing she could think to relate to Daryl. And she was like, I want a drink. I'm going to get a drink. She just didn't want to go into survival mode. She wanted him to talk to her. She needed that human interaction at that moment, in my opinion. And so Daryl actually comes with her, and he's still being weird. Did y'all see a part where he just started grabbing money? It's like he truly went crazy. He went back into another version of himself. He just started grabbing money and jewels and gold and just being crazy. And it's like, we're in the apocalypse. Why are you doing that? That just really showed, I love how they put that. That really shows when a person's mental state breaks totally down. He reverted to a past self that he was actually comfortable with, instead of this one that has to feel all these emotions. And so she's just in reckless mode, and they're going through the restaurant, and then it's a zombie come and get her, and she has to fight off herself. And it's I always wonder, did Daryl know what's coming to get her? Because he came kind of late. She's like, you was late. He's like, you said you could do it yourself. I was like, oh, Daryl's in the mood. And so he starts to kind of loosen up when she gets them peach schnapps. I think it's called. I'm not a drinker, so I don't really know. But she's trying to get her peach schnapps. That's not good. And he crashed, broke in. Was like, we thought it was gonna be your first drink. And so he takes her, gets some moonshine, and I'm like, if y'all follow me on Twitter, I was trying to kill this girl. Some moonshine though. Moonshine, he found the strongest drink. He probably was after she drinks this, she ain't gonna never drink again. I think everybody's like that. But she handled it, cause I'm thinking that ain't Beth's first drink. Beth's like, oh, me and my friends would just do it. Really? You know good and well you was getting down, So she would she drank her moonshine. They started playing the Never Have You Ever game, and I was like, Beth, you trying to get Daryl drunk so you can have some drunken love. That's what I was thinking. I was really thinking that. I think Beth was trying to get him drunk so she can, I don't know, but I'm bad because I think because I like Daryl. I love Daryl, so I think that's why my brain went to a bad place. So she insults him. She doesn't mean to, but she has a certain way of thinking about him. I mean, she's like, so, never have you ever went to jail, whatever. And he was like, no, I never did. I'm like, Daryl, really? He's probably living up in jail. Why are you playing? But he's like, is that what you think of me? And then he just totally snaps. He started pissing in the corners. He's like, what? It's just hey, you ever learn how to shoot a crossbow? And grabs her, and she's like, Daryl. I'm like, oh, what's going on? And so he pulls her outside. He's like making her I'm like, oh, I thought it's gonna get bit. I'm like, how far is it gonna go? But she breaks it down. She's like, she might think a certain way about him, but he thinks a certain way about her. And she's like, you might not see me like Michonne and Maggie, but I'm here too. I made it. And it's the truth. I mean, Andrea didn't make it. Lori didn't make it. She made it. And he's like, yeah, he didn't even think of it like that. Yeah, he sees her a certain way too, as weak. And she sees him as a bit of a ruffian. And he's like, well, I just let the the governor just walk up here, and he took everything from us. And he just started crying. And I'm like, my heart. I mean, if you follow me on Twitter, you just see how much I spaz on there about how much I freaking love that part. And ironically, I would have never put those two characters together, but if you think about it, like, Beth's like the only person that's actually hugged Daryl twice. Like, I got to put him with Michonne, I had to put him with Carol, but the only one who's actually hugged Daryl twice is Beth. And Beth's the only one that actually seems to be able to get him to act human, to let his guards down. And it's a special relationship. It's like almost, it's really cute. It's borderline on like brother and sister and like guardian and just friend, and it's really sweet. And if they turned to romantic, I wouldn't mind. Like, I wouldn't be like happy thrilled, but it is sweet. And I like how they're so opposite and yet it works, and I love that. And so like he's like when there's dreams that you're a happy drunk, and she's like, yeah, and then she started like saying some deep stuff, and he's like, you're not a happy drunk at all. I love that part. I love when he said she's not a happy drunk, because he's so cool, Daryl, and he just lost it for a minute. And she didn't tease him about it or look at him differently. She just supported him, and that's really, really sweet. And I love this episode. I'm a Daryl fan, so all the emotion was excellent for me. I didn't need a lot of action, but in the comments, I'd love to know what y'all think. Are y'all more of the bad A, you know, Daryl crossbow shooting the zombies, you know, fan, or are you more of a sensitive and showing his emotions fan? I think it's gonna probably be like mostly like kill 'em all Daryl fans, but I love it. I loved it all. It was an excellent episode, and it was still pretty scary for me. It was a parts that I didn't know. I'm just thankful they didn't kill a Daryl character, because when I saw he was gonna be on Talking Dead with Beth, I was like, oh man, one of them is dead, you know? So I'm just happy they didn't get killed off. So that's basically it. And I will talk to y'all again hopefully later. In the comments, tell me what y'all think. And oh, like I always say in all of my videos, I'm an author. I've just wrote my first sci-fi full novel. It's a sci-fi fantasy, and it's always in the link below. So I'll talk to y'all again later. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.